everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this week is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be making a vegan s'mores milkshake. Now I didn't actually plan on making this into a video, but yesterday I kind of had a brainwave like, oh my gosh, I really want to make a s'mores milkshake. And then I was like, well, I'm at it, I may as well share it with you guys just in case you also want to try and make it. So it's going to be super quick, easy and simple because I'm definitely not a milkshake expert. So the things you're going to need is some plain vanilla ice cream. I've got Aldi's own plant-based vanilla ice cream, but you could use any. I think like Swedish glass is a really good one. You can buy that in loads of places. I then have almond milk. I've got almond breeze, but you can pretty much use any type of milk and it'll work. I have this Aldi chocolate, but again, any kind of chocolate. This is very unspecific. It doesn't really matter what kind of brand you use or anything. I then have these Veggie Marshmallows. I think they might be from Aldi. This is the brand. And I have these ones too, which are called Dandies. These are literally the best things ever. And I think they're from the Vegan Kind supermarket, or at least I've seen them there before. So if you want to order these, I think they're quite expensive, but honestly they are so good. I also have just like regular rich tea biscuits. Any kind of biscuit or like graham crackers or whatever is fine. And then to drizzle inside of the glasses, I have this Sweet Freedom Choc Shot. Now mine is brownie flavoured. That's only because I had brownie or mint and I thought brownie goes better. But I think you can buy these at like Aldi or Holland & Barrett or like basically anywhere, or I think they're in Iceland too. And they probably have like plain chocolate flavour, but I just thought I'm trying to go with what I already have so I don't have to go shopping unnecessarily. I also have some mason jar glasses, my NutriBullet and an ice cream scoop. Another thing I do have is one of these so I can toast the marshmallows, but I haven't decided yet if I'm going to go to all of that effort. We shall see. If you have a gas hob, that's probably super easy. You can just use that. So the first thing I'm going to do is into my NutriBullet container, I'm going to put a couple of scoops of my plant-based vanilla ice cream with some of the almond milk. See, I've literally added like a tiny bit of milk in the bottom, but I'm kind of going for the vibe of like, you know, when you go to America, if you've been to America, you'll probably know this, their milkshakes are like so thick, they're basically ice cream, and I think that's literally so cool. I know it's like really unhealthy, but it's literally the coolest thing ever. So I'm going for that kind of vibe if I can. I think I'm gonna put 1.5 of these like little bars, so it'll be about like 35-ish grams, 35 to 40 grams of chocolate. I'm just gonna like break it up into little chunks and then chuck it into the blender. Okay, next thing is to add some of these marshmallows. I've never actually opened, like, seen these before, so this is the first. Oh, they're like medium sized. They're not mini marshmallows and they're not like the big kind, like these giant ones in here. I'm just gonna try it. You know, you have to do a taste test every now and again. I kind of hate marshmallows, like generally. Before I went vegan, I didn't really like marshmallows, but I feel like these taste like normal marshmallows because I don't overly like them, whereas these ones, I don't know what it is, but these are so good. Anyway, I'm still gonna put some in because I feel like it will just kind of get the flavour-ish. So I think I'm just gonna put 3 of those in. I'm specifically choosing the white ones so that it doesn't make it go pink, but I guess if you want it to be pink, then put pink ones in. So this is our current situation. We have the milk, the ice cream, the chocolate, the marshmallows, and then I'm just gonna get a couple of biscuits and crush them up and put them in. That is it in terms of what's going in it. I think the best part of this whole thing is going to be like the toppings. Now that it's like blended down quite a lot, I think I'm actually going to add a bit more ice cream and a bit more milk. I think the toppings, there's a lot of toppings for the amount of milkshake in there. And I think this is like personal preference, but I would rather it to be mostly milkshake with like a hint of flavour rather than like really, really strong. Because otherwise, this is like classic me. I'll go to like some place and be like, oh, I'm really thirsty, I want a large. I'll get like a large drink, say at Starbucks or whatever. I'll drink like this much out the top and then had enough. So I feel like if I make it more diluted, I'll be more likely to drink more of it. So yeah, I'm just gonna add a bit more milk and maybe a little bit more ice cream to make sure it keeps that kind of thick consistency of what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna go ahead and put like another scoopful of like this much in, and then I'm just going to whiz it up again and see if this is kind of what I'm looking for. Guys, this is it. This is the consistency I was wanting. The next thing we want to do after that is grab our chocolate shot thing. I've literally always wanted to do this. I don't think I've ever made a milkshake like properly in my life. So here it goes. I have no idea how you're supposed to do this. Oh my word. This is harder than it looks. I feel like whenever I've been to like restaurants and it looks like that, I'm like, oh, it looks so messy. Anyway, it looks really cool. So we now have our coated glass. let's pour in the milkshake. It is actually really thick, that's amazing. Okay, so all of that ingredients has made one milkshake, but how good does that look? OMG guys, I feel like I'm an actual chef or something. Right, toppings. Let's put in our straw. So I need to find a biscuit that's not snapped, which is harder than it looks. Okay, so I've got one rich tea biscuit, and I'm just basically gonna lay it on top like that, and then I'm gonna add our chocolate block. So our chocolate block is like way bigger than the piece of biscuit. I'm gonna try and cut it to the same size as the biscuit that's already on top so it lays nicely. So this is what we're going for. This will do. This is the closest we're getting. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get one of these like big marshmallows, and I'm gonna cut it down the middle so I have like two smaller halves. I don't think this is the right knife. I am not a chef. I have no idea what knife you're supposed to use for what. Except like a bread knife, I know that. So now we have our two halves of marshmallow. I am now going to attempt to burn them somehow. So I have my milkshake here, you can kind of see what's happening. I'm gonna actually dump some marshmallows inside like that. Ooh, this is good. Right, all I need to do now is burn those marshmallows on top. So I'm gonna get a skewer like this and put one of the marshmallows on the end. I'm gonna use my little burner. As I say, if you don't have one of these but you do have like a gas hob, you can just use that. This is literally so nerve-wracking because I'm also gonna have to light it, which is literally like my worst fear. It's not really, but it's not my favourite thing. Okay, my mum has surfed so she can light this thing for me. Surfaced. I can't talk like a normal human anymore. Okay, right, it's late. You didn't see that, but it happened. Don't mind all the mess in the background. So here is our milkshake. Let's just get on with this. Ah, this is so stressful. I feel like if you do this, it doesn't catch on fire. That might not be proven. Definitely not proven. If you're gonna do this, if you're like a child or if you're just incompetent like me, have an adult present. Got my biscuit, got my chocolate. Now I'm taking my marshmallow here and putting it on the top. Yes, this is it, this is happening. Guys, we have got this. Oh, that was like properly on fire that time. Right, leave it to cool for a sec. Then we do the third one. Guys, we are so close. Okay, let's take this off here. Put it on top. Yes. Okay, 3 out of 3. I feel like when these like cooking gurus toast their marshmallows, they look so much better than this. But do you know what? We're trying. That is what is important. This is realistic. If you are out there and you are not a chef, you can actually do this, because I'm pretty much as far from a chef as one can get. So here we go. Let's plop this on top. We have done it, guys. I hope this is what you were looking for. That is insane. I'm actually so proud of myself, like as if I've just made that. Honestly, I am so impressed with this. Let's give it a try. If I got served that in a restaurant, I would be like, oh my god, this is amazing, like, and that's coming from me. Honestly, I am speechless. That is amazing. Like, especially if you've got a really good blender, it gets all the bits out, because sometimes when you have milkshake, there's like little bits of chocolate or bits of biscuit that are like crummy. I hate that so much, but this is literally the smoothest thing ever. So if you have a NutriBullet, literally just blast it a load of times and it will turn out, oh my god, this is phenomenal. Our topping nearly fell off then. I am so impressed with that. Honestly, I did not expect it to turn out that good. Don't know what I had in mind, but genuinely, that is phenomenal. I would 100% recommend and make that if you're thinking about it, or if you just like fancy a milkshake. I am now gonna try my s'mores topping. I'm so glad I shared this with you guys, and I'm so glad I decided to make it. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a massive thumbs up. Make sure to comment down below what is your favourite flavour of milkshake, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, including cooking videos, even though I'm not a chef, and travel and Disney and much more. Other than that, I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Bye!